Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We're going to do a beer from Victory. This is their Victory Vine to Victory Harvest Ale, wet hop for freshness. Drink now, do not store. And then it's a 6.5% alcohol by volume, and written in little bitty tiny white lettering right here on the side of the label that says enjoy by 07 March 2016. Guys, I'm not a big fan of this enjoy by or best by dating. Would much rather see it bottled on date or canned on date, because a lot of the breweries do a 3, 4, 5, even 6 month shelf life on their IPAs. Not a good thing. And this enjoy by is for their reference only. It's for their quality control, for their distributor to be able to pull these after this date if it's not sold in the stores by then. But you have no idea what their shelf life is, whether it's a 3 month shelf life, even 6 month shelf life. Some of them even do longer. I haven't seen a year shelf life on an IPA. You wouldn't want to buy an IPA or even a double IPA that's been sitting on a shelf for a year, guys. Those are going to be malt bombs. They most definitely are. Rather see, and they used to do an etching on the bottle, on the Dirt Wolf and the Hop Ranch that I'd done before. I couldn't find it because the etching was so small, and according to the U.S. beer list, they're still doing etching, but this one has an enjoy by. When I come back for the final chug, I'll look and make sure there's no etching on the bottle for a bottled on date, but I think they switched over to this enjoy by date, which I'm not a fan of, guys. I'll tell you straight up, because different breweries have different shelf lives. This, like I said, is a 6.5%er. I don't have the IBUs listed here on either Rate Beer or Beer Advocate, either one. And it does not have it written on the label anywhere that I have seen. And the writing on this dating is, I don't think they could make it any freaking smaller. It's like they're ashamed to put that on there. It ought to be in big letters so you can see it. Especially for us old guys. They can't read this little tiny writing unless we put our glasses on. So I'm hoping it's going to have an etched dating on the bottle somewhere. But it's right out of the fridge and it's sweating a little bit. And I think they've gone away from that, to be honest with you guys. I did pick up some Hop Ranch and some Dirt Wolf while I was out there picking up these at the barrel chest. And I'll look at those and see what they've got. But I think they've gone to the enjoy by dating. So I think that sucks. I really do. And they shouldn't convert that over to an enjoy by date instead of a bottled on date, in my opinion. Just my 2 cents. Alright, let's get on with this one. Commercial description on this one, it says, 3 hop varieties have added tremendous zest to this pale ale. After a soft and full floral nose, those juicy hops saturate the middle of this amber ale with more flowery fullness. The malt body punctuates the lingering hop richness of this one-of-a-kind ale. It says here seasonal in autumn. If they're doing this in autumn, and I purchased this and it says enjoyed by March, how many months shelf life is that? So we may not be purchasing any more Victory after these are gone. If that's where they're going with their dating system and enjoy by date, and if they're giving their IPAs a 6 month or longer shelf life. Not good, not good. And they know better than this. They're a big brewery. They're all just about in every state. They're out of Pennsylvania, Doddingtown, Pennsylvania. So I don't know how far out off the East Coast that they do go, but they're readily available here in Virginia. and I've been reviewing their beers for a while. So I really hate to see them go from a bottled on date, even though it's etched on the bottle, was etched on the bottle, to an enjoy by date. And according to what Rate Beer says, it's an autumn seasonal release. Autumn, I've not even harvested my hops in autumn usually. Sometimes I'll get a double harvest and I'll harvest some in July or even autumn, and the final harvest will be in October. But I'm not exactly sure where they're trying to go with this dating system on this beer. So if this was done, that's why we need to bottled on date or canned on date instead of an enjoy by date, guys. So we know how long the beer's been in the frickin' bottle. Bottom line, it's for us, not for them. So like I said, once if there's no etching on the bottle, the enjoy by dates don't cut it with me. They just don't. You never know how long they're giving the shelf life to. So let's get on with this one. I don't want it to be a 30-minute beer review. The food pairings for this is going to be your typical IPA. Cuisine is curried in Thai, cheese is pepper jack, Monterey, sharp, blue cheddar, your more stronger cheeses. And the meat for this is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. And I'll add grilled meat to that because everything off the grill goes well with a nice IPA. And a glass of pint, Becker, Nonic, tumbler, mug, style, side I've got my favorite glass today, the Sovereign beer glass, and not recommended for center cellar because it is an IPA. Another reason to have the bottled on date instead of an enjoy by date or a best by date. And I bit the bullet on this, and actually the other two 4-packs that I bought, and they've gone to 4-packs on these, and still charging $10 for a 4-pack, even though it's a 6.5%er. Not a fan of that. I can buy 6.5%ers of just as good beers and pay the same price and get 2 extra bottles. So they're going to lose my business probably over the silly ass 4-packs that they're doing and this enjoy by date that they're doing. So another one probably is going to bite the dust here, guys. They will give us what we want, or we'll let their beer sit on the freaking shelf. I will anyway. About a finger and a half of head on that aggressive pour over into the light. It is pretty clear. It almost looks like a red ale in the glass. It's got a nice reddish, ribby color. Not dark, but it's a light red, copper color. A lot of bubbles streaming up. A lot of bigger soapy bubbles on the outside of the glass. A little creamier on top. Good looking beer. Like I said, it looks a lot like a red ale in the glass. Let's get a nose on it. Definitely not your West Coast style. There is a flowery, herbal, flowery type of hop presence here. A little bit of pininess in there. I am getting a little bit of the malt backbone in there. You don't want too much of a malt backbone in the nose or the taste on an IPA. Just enough to balance out the beer. If it's over malty, that tells me that it's old. But I hadn't seen this one when I went out there to the barrel chest. I seen this sitting there, and I went on ahead and picked up the Dirt Wolf because I've already reviewed that a couple months ago, and the Hop Ranch. And I said they were both very tasty beers. So I went ahead and picked up a 4-pack. The ABV on those are just a little bit bigger. I know the Dirt Wolf is. I think it's a double IPA. But paying $9 or $10 or $11 for 4 6.5%ers, got a problem with that. Got a good aroma. Like I said, more of an East Coast style than a West Coast style. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. Very decent. Very nice. Not very much bitterness going on there. I don't think the IBUs are really strong on this beer. Seems to be pretty well balanced. I'm hoping this is not 6 months old. It doesn't taste like it, but from the information the Beer Advocates Rate Beer's got on here, it's telling me that it's an autumn release. So I'm not sure I can agree with that. I think this is a little bit fresher than an autumn release, so I'm not sure. Just guessing. Just guessing. Decent beer. Don't know if it's quite to the A category or no. Maybe a little bit of tangerine or oranges in there. Not blowing my hair back and my socks off right now. But let me sip on it, let her taste it. We'll come back and do the final grade and chug on this one. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. I've checked the bottle all over. There is no etching on the bottle anymore. There's nothing on here other than this enjoyed by March 7th, 2016 on here. I'm not blown away by this beer, guys. It's okay. It's above average. The alcohol is very well hidden. A little more malty than I was anticipating it being a wet hop ale. More of an East Coast style, the flowery, herbal, I call perfumey hops, more than the pine, grapefruit, pineapple, West Coast style. So, not blown away by this beer. Final chug. Really don't know how old the beer is, guys. When they put the enjoy by date on, is it 3 months old? Is it 4 months old? Is it 6 months old? How old is it? Nobody knows. Different breweries have different shelf lives for their beer. So, not blown away. Kind of disappointing that I bought more than one, to be honest about it. It's not as impressive as I was hoping it was going to be. So, with that being said, guys, to me, it's a 6 beer. It's a B beer, not even a B plus. We need these breweries to put the bottled on date on there instead of enjoy by date. Enjoy by date it's useless because you don't know how long it's been in the bottle. If everybody was doing a 3-month shelf life, it would be different, but all of them are doing different things. I mean, it could be 3, it could be 4, it could be 6, and like I said, I've seen them up to a year shelf life on some beers. So, not impressed with the enjoy by date on this, and really wasn't overwhelmed by the beer that was in the bottle on top of that. So, a B for me. If I was putting a numeric rating on this, it would probably be about an 85. Over to Beer Advocate. They say 91 outstanding. I'm not going there. I don't think it's an outstanding beer, guys. I really don't. I make better beer than this. And over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 96 and 98 in the style. I couldn't disagree with that number more. Maybe they got a fresher bottle than I did. But with an enjoy by, how are we to know? Put a damn bottle on date on it, fools. Y'all were doing a good job at that. Now y'all sucking the hind titty as far as I'm concerned. Probably won't be, once the Victory bottles are all gone out of the fridge, probably won't be buying anymore. Another one to add to the list. That's a shame too, because they have been doing some pretty good stuff and been dating their bottles. At least it was an etching on there, which was kind of hard to see. But at least it was a bottled on date, not an enjoy by date. So, it's sad, but that's just the world we live in. So there's plenty of other ones to pick up and enjoy that have a bottled on date. So that's where I'm going. So if you've had this one from them, their Victory Harvest Ale, let me know what you think, guys. And see if we can dig out something that's got a damn date, bottled on date on it tomorrow. See you then.